I'm filming.
What?
I'm filming. Okay, so here's the third drawer in my makeup collection. I decided to pull everything out. This is all of my cheek stuff, so blush, bronzers, highlighters, some contour products. I even did pull out all of my face palettes, but I will just say I'm going to be keeping all of these, so let me just go over them real quick. This is the Tarte Big Blush Book 3 I depotted. Love this, use that all the time. I have an old Benefit blush palette. Love. A Pure Sculptor contour and highlight palette that I have yet to play with. If I don't like this, it'll go in my kit. Then I have a bunch of like colorful highlight palettes. The Naked Cosmetics one is very pigmented in color, so I'm keeping that. I'm also keeping both my Anastasia Aurora and Moonchild Glow kits. I'm obsessed with these. Now this one, I don't know if you can even see, is the Anastasia Dream palette. And I thought this was so pretty and I was so excited and I bought it, but these literally all look pink on you. They all look exactly the same. So I'm really frustrated and I'm thinking I'm going to end up returning this just because, like, what a waste. I have pink highlights. I don't need a $45 pink highlighter palette where all the colors come out the same. So I don't know. Let me know y'all's thoughts on that. I guess we're just gonna start. My Jeffree Star highlighter in Princess Cut is defective. I actually plan on doing a whole video destroying this and attempting to fix it. So we'll hang on to that for now, but otherwise I would just trash it because it's pressed way too hard and it like does not work at all, so that's annoying. I have this Wet n Wild Color Icon Trio from like a limited edition collection. I still really like the blush and highlight in this. They're really nice, so I'm going to keep that one. Also keeping my new Wet n Wild Moon Tears loose highlighter. This is gorgeous, so I love that. This is just an oversized blush that didn't fit in here. I have a Too Faced blush, the Sweethearts blush in Candy Glow. This just like, it's super cute packaging. But y'all know I'm not a big Too Faced person, and this just like, it just doesn't do much for me. So I'm going to see if anybody else wants this. If not, I'll just throw it away because it is a little bit old. So put that in the giveaway pile. I have the Becca Afterglow palette, which has 2 blushes and 3 highlights in it. Definitely going to keep that. And then I have the Urban Decay Kristen Leanne little highlighter trio that came out. And I'm actually going to put this in my freelance kit because I have a bunch of different colors for different skin tones, so that's nice. I definitely can only use the lightest one for me, so this is going to go in my kit. Now let's just go ahead and do highlighters first. So I've already kind of gone through these to figure out what I wanted to get rid of because I literally stare at things forever, so it just makes more sense to go through it beforehand so I can tell you what I've decided. So I'm definitely keeping my Dose of Colors highlight in Icy You Baby. This is gorgeous. It's so frosty. Just don't touch it with your fingers or you'll get that like film on it. If you only use a brush, you'll be fine. So I'm keeping that. I'm also keeping both of my MAC highlighters. This is Perfect Topping. These aren't that exciting, but they're pretty and I paid a lot for them. So I want to try to get more use out of them. This is Dunes at Dusk from a limited edition collection. They're still pretty. They're just subtle. This Vintage by Jessica Lebinskind. I don't know. This was given to me. It is a highlighter in Rose Gold, and it just, I don't know, like I was like, oh, that's pretty, you know, it's pigmented, it's very like, it's almost like a blush, but it just doesn't really work for my skin tone and I have other things I'd use more, so I'm gonna go ahead and pass that along. I have this Wet n Wild highlighter from the recent whatever skull collection they had in White Raven. This has a really strong and interesting blue duochrome. I don't know if you can see it, but I love me some colored highlights, so I'm going to keep that. Wet n Wild has nice highlighters. I have a couple in my kit. This Wet n Wild Rainbow highlighter, though. Unicorn Glow. No. So, like, yeah, it was kind of cool with the different colors, all layered, but that blue comes out blue. All the other colors are subtle, and then it's just like a blue line. So it did not work for me. I had my fun with the rainbow highlighter, but it is time to go. I also have the Wet n Wild. Wow, I have a lot of Wet n Wild. The Wet n Wild Midnight Moon Little Mermaid highlighting bar. Sorry, you can't see. I'm terrible at this. And I've decided to keep this for now. The packaging is like so flimsy. This is a little weird on my skin tone. I'm not quite sure about it. Can you see? It's just, it comes out a little gray. So I'm going to give it a couple more tries. If it doesn't work for me, I'll just pass it along to somebody else. I'm going to keep my ColourPop highlighter. I need to use this more. I've barely used this. It's so pretty though. And it somehow has not dried out because I've had it for a while. But I need to play with this more. This one's in Stole the Show. So I'm going to keep this guy. I have my Laura Geller French Vanilla highlighter, which is really, I mean, it's a crazy subtle highlight if that's what you want. But I want to use it for like under my eyes and stuff, so I'm keeping that. Also, definitely keeping my Laura Geller Diamond Dust highlight. This is like my favorite pink highlighter. It is so gorgeous. Love that. I have this little mini Pure Glow palette. This came, the Quick Pro palette, Sculpt and Glow. Little duo from last holiday. And it's cute and it's nice, but like I just don't reach for it. It's very basic and you have to build it up a lot. So I'm going to pass this along to somebody else. We have a bunch of liquid highlighters. Well, this is a cream highlighter, I guess. Cream? Are these creams? Liquids? Liquids, I guess. I have What's Up from Benefit. This is new. I'm keeping that. This contour stick, that's actually a highlight stick from LA Colors from Dollar Tree is trash. So we're just going to throw that away. This really old little Temp 2 mini sample, like liquid, super old, throwing that away. This NYX liquid illuminator is also very old, so I'm going to throw that away. The rest of these I'm going to keep, at least for now. I have the Makeup Revolution Unicorn Elixir liquid highlight that I still have yet to play with. And then I have an Anastasia Liquid Glow in Oyster and a little mini Tarte Liquid Glow in Stunner. And I'm not super into liquid, so we're going to play around with these a couple times. If I don't like them, I'll give them to somebody else. So that's the highlights. Doing decent, right? Now on to blushes. Oh, there are two blushes on my vanity. Benefit's California Mini, which I just got, I'm keeping, and like a mini one from Note that I got in BoxyCharm, so I'm still playing around with that. Okay. Blush is my heart and soul. Oh, this is my heart and soul. This is hard. Okay, Gold Rush from Benefit. I love keeping that for sure. This Hard Candy blush is so nice. I love it so much. It's called Living Doll. Definitely keeping that. Had that for a hot second too. This is one of my all-time faves. This is from Holiday 2016, I think. It is a Nutcracker Sweet Peach Face Compact from MAC. And you can tell I used the hell out of it. This is an amazing blush and highlight, especially for my skin tone. Perfect for travel. I love this thing. I should have bought two. My two little Tarte minis. I love Tarte's blushes, so I'm keeping these. This is Party and Expose, which Expose is one of my favorites, so definitely keeping those little guys. Y'all are gonna make fun of me. This is a really old. This is a super old NYX blush in peach, and it's not even a peach color. I loved the hell out of this thing. It was such, or it still is, a good blush, and I just can't bring myself to get rid of it. They don't make these anymore, so I'm going to keep that because I'm a crazy person. I say that a lot in this series. And then also the same kind of thing with these two, though. These have been around with me for quite some time. These are two MAC limited edition basically blushes, face powders, whatever you want to call them. This is from a very old collection called To the Beach. Yes, I still remember. I was literally like 15, maybe 16 when I got this. And it's called Marine Life. When this first came out, it sold out so fast, and they were selling on eBay for like $150, which is insane. And it has a seahorse on it. It used to have a gold overspray. And it's actually like a really pretty coral color. Really nice. I did really like it, and I used it quite a bit. But it's super old. I'm scared to use it anymore. But I can't bring myself to back to MAC this yet because it's like so nostalgic for me. So I'm going to hang on to this. But the same with this one, I'll show you. I'm not going to keep it in my blush drawer anymore because I definitely don't use them on my face. I'm just going to keep them in one of my other drawers as a nostalgic piece that I can look at occasionally. I don't know why that's what I want to do, but it is. So keeping that, but not using it, just not quite ready to back-to-back it because I'm crazy. This one right here, this is from an old collection called Venomous Villains with Disney villains. Obviously this is Snow White Evil Queen 1, and it's called Oh So Fair Beauty Powder, and it's just a pretty light pink shade, and there's quite a dip in this. I did use it quite a bit. It was very pretty, but again, it's just too old. It would scare me to use it. I haven't used it in many years, but it's nostalgic for me, so I'm going to be keeping that one as well. Don't judge me. Okay, so those are actually going to be in a different drawer, so they don't really count. They're just Maddie has an issue thing. But these two, this hurts so bad. What did I decide on these? These are two super old blushes. If you've been watching me forever, you remember. I've literally had these since I was like 14 or 15. They are two MAC Sheer Tone blushes. This one is called Pink Swoon and this one is called Pinch O Peach. And Pinch O Peach definitely is not this color anymore. It's a much more pink color. I believe both of these are still available. Again, these are two very nostalgic pieces for me. I used to use the hell out of them. Obviously, I felt so cool having these MAC blushes because I was young and I got them for Christmas and it was just very exciting. So I've held on to them for nostalgic reasons, but I never reach for them anymore just because I have so many others. These are the swatches here. That's Pink Swoon and Pinch O Peach. They're beautiful colors. They're colors I would totally reach for, especially the peach one again, but they've kind of lost some of their pigmentation. Like I said, I've had them for, God, like 7 years, probably 8 years, a really long time, so they need to go. I'm finally going to back-to-back these and put them towards getting myself something new because these just need to go. They're taking up space. They're not being used. They need to go. So past technically throwing these away, but back-to-backing them so I can get a free lipstick. I got this pretty vulgar blush in a BoxyCharm a few months ago. This is the Make Them Blush in 111 Prim Vixen. Very detailed packaging, super cute. But this is like a crazy, vividly bright, like that was a super light swatch. But this is a super vivid blush and it's just not me. I'm not going to wear this. So I'm going to pass this along to somebody else who wants to play with it. It's not my thing and it's kind of chunky. So we're going to pass that along. I have a Wet n Wild Ombre blush here and in a purple haze. It's my only purple tone blush, so I'm definitely keeping that one. I do like the quality of it as well, if you're wondering. This is disappointing because look how cute this is. Oh, it's so cute! This is the Physicians Formula Happy Booster Glow and Mood Boosting Blush in Natural. I think this was given to me by somebody. It's so adorable, but I swatched this on my arm. I haven't touched it in a while, and not only did I get barely any pigmentation, but I started to get a rash, yeah, where I swatched this. So I'm going to throw this out. Clearly it's gone bad or something, which is very strange. Cute packaging, but I feel like none of the Happy Booster stuff quite lived up to everyone's expectations, so we're going to throw this away. I have a little Laura Geller blush here that I actually really like in Tropic Hues. It is beautiful and really nice quality, so I'm keeping that one. I have two stick blushes here, cream sticks. The Maybelline Master Glaze stick and 10 Just Pinched Pink. This is super old and I never reach for it, so we're going to throw it out because that's disgusting. But this one, the Tarte Energy blush stick, oh, you can't really see it. But it's like an adjust to your skin tone kind of thing, and I want to play with it. And if I don't like it, I'm going to throw it out, but I do want to play with it because I kind of forgot about it, so we're going to hang on to it for now. We're getting there, y'all. I have a Makeup Geek blush that I'm going to keep in XOXO. The packaging's super nice. The quality of this is really nice. I did accidentally scrape mine. It's a little brighter, so I don't reach for it as much, but it's really pretty, so I'm going to keep that. I just got this mini NARS Orgasm blush, so I'm going to keep that guy. And I was very hesitant to only let myself keep one because I have the NARS Orgasm and then this Lancome blush in Blushing Tresor little mini that I also have looks crazy similar to the NARS one. I don't know if you can really tell. They're kind of different, but very similar, both that kind of corally peachy tone with gold shimmer. But they look slightly different swatched, and they're just so cute, and I do really like both. So I'm going to keep both, at least for now, unless I end up like really loving one and not the other, then I'll give one away, but I'm going to keep these for now. And I got them both for free, so it's fine. We're getting down to it. This is the Beauty Benefits Blush from Dollar Tree. I don't know anything more about it, but that it is like crazy pigmented and soft. And I've kept it for a while because I'm like, I don't have anything like this that's like that red. But let's be real, that's not going to look good on me. So I'm too pale for this. I'm going to pass this along to hopefully somebody with a darker skin tone that it will look beautiful on. Okay, here's the next blush swatched right here. I think originally I told myself to get rid of this, but I'm not going to. This is the Models Co. blush in Cosmopolitan. It's just so cute, and it's pigmented, and it's a really pretty color. It's great for travel, so I'm just going to go ahead and hang on to it for now because I do thoroughly enjoy it. Okay, so in total so far, blush-wise, I'm passing along these two, and then I'm throwing out these 5. Technically. So that's pretty decent for me, I feel like. And then for highlighters, I forgot to mention, I'm passing along these 3, throwing out these 3, and then keeping a whole bunch over here that you'll see later. The last section here is my bronzers and contours, which I don't have as much of because I don't reach for them much because I'm so fair and they kind of just scare me, to be completely honest. But I think there's a couple in here I want to get rid of, but I do still want to have them to be able to play and try and force myself to like think outside the box. That's like the one thing in makeup, like contouring and bronzer just kind of scare me because I'm so damn pale. I have this beautifully packaged Anastasia bronzer in the Cappuccino I got from my work. It's not quite the right color for me, but I really want to play with it because it's just so beautiful, so I'm definitely keeping this guy. Also keeping this little Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer because it's a pretty good color and it smells like chocolate. How cute. I have this little Pure Sculpt palette that goes with that highlighting one I'm giving away, and I mean, this is cute, but I don't see myself reaching for it, so I'm going to pass this along as well. This L'Oreal Infallible Pro Contour was given to me. This is in a light shade, and this just, like, doesn't excite me whatsoever. Also, what the hell is this brush? Am I supposed to, like, what? No. So, I think I'm just going to throw this out because it, like, doesn't have, like, any pigmentation. Do you see that? Like, no. This is, I guess, kind of old now, too, at this point, so I'm going to go ahead and just throw this one away. I did just recently get this little mini Laura Geller bronzer in medium. It might be a little dark for me, but I want to play with it, so I'm going to keep that. I've had this forever, the NYX Sunkissed powder, but every time I swatch it, I'm like, that could work for me. And, like, I don't know, could that work for me? Am I crazy? Am I losing it? Unsure. Still thinking. I have a unopened LA Girl Pro Conceal Concealer in Almond that I got for contouring, so we'll just keep that for now. I also have the NYX Wonder Stick, which has the contour and highlight sticks, which I have. It's contour on the side, it's a highlight on the other. I have a love-hate relationship with this, so we'll keep that for now. That's in light medium. And then I have these 2 bronzers. This one's the Pixie one in Summertime, and this is the Pop Beauty one. Ooh, and Secret Sunshine. And they look so similar. That's the Pixie one, that's the Pop one. Why is this the hardest thing of my life? I think the Pop one blends out a little bit more, so I think I'm going to pass along this Pixie one and keep the Pop one, at least for now. And honestly, I've had those for a little while, but I like barely ever use them, and they're really nice, so I don't want to throw them away. And then I have this adorable, okay, can we? Oh, cute! This is a little Ariel Elf bronzer and Surfs Up from like one of those Walgreens collections. So this is how this one swatches. You know, I'm gonna keep it for the packaging. I'm ridiculous, at least for now. I am obsessed with Ariel, so I'm at least gonna keep this just for now. I've decided this is gonna make me look too like orangey, so I'm gonna finally throw this away. So yeah, I hope I don't regret that. Please nobody tell me that it's amazing for pale skin because I'll cry. So I'm just keeping these few, and hopefully it'll dwindle down even more until I find like a couple bronzy contour products that I really love. Oh, I do have Hoola bronzer, but it's in here, but I do have a full size in my backup drawer because I work for Benefit, so I mean that's like whatever. So from bronzers and contour stuff, I'm passing along 2 and throwing out 2. So not horribly bad. Let me show you how things look when they're all fixed. Okay, so here's the final set. I have all the stuff I'm keeping over here. I'm trying to show you everything. The palettes go in my palette store. The bigger things just kind of float around. And then we have the highlights, blush, and bronzer contour things. I'm especially proud of this blush section. Look how much room there is. That's fantastic. And then over here, these are all of the products that I am passing along, going to sanitize and pass along to somebody else. And then back here, all these are being thrown away or back to MAC, and these are my nostalgic pieces that are just going in another drawer. So that is that drawer. I do feel a lot better. Very excited. Yay.